And hello, Lifey. Thank you so much for joining me today.
No problem.
Alrighty. Well, let's start off with you telling the audience who you are and what you're kind of known for from your season.
I'm Lifey. I was from season 3, uh, and I got placed in fourth place on my season. So I
Correct.
would say what to really describe from my season. I think a lot of people liked my energy. I think if you probably looked in past chats, everyone really vibed well with me, and I really like talking with interacting with a lot of people. So I would say that's what I would be known for my other thing, which is my energy. So
There you have it.
I try to bring good vibe as much as possible with people.
And we
So
love that. All right. Well, since this is an all-star season, tell us in your words why you think you're an all-star.
I would say I did play the game pretty hard in the beginning, and everyone kind of just took me as like a shield, and they just I would say quote unquote they did say they take me, but I think in a way I didn't. Because I kind of like did some damage control and try to make sure that I put myself in a better position in the game as opposed where others kind of just like synced and fell. I think probably the prime example from my season was probably Lewis of like how he outed me, and then he kind of just like when he got to later season, he just kind of like pummeled it down where I felt like I was in a good position. I even like got talk with him and tried to make an alliance with him, even though it didn't help. He voted me out, even though. But I say I digress. I digress. It's just like I work with a lot of people and I make sure I have backups to a backup because I'm a very like careful person depending on the person. So
Makes sense.
yeah.
All right. Well, how are you feeling going into the season? Are you confident, nervous? What's the vibe?
I don't know because I think a lot of people might see me very I don't know because I feel like people because I think from what I heard from the jury and like the viewers and stuff on my season, I think there's only one person who said that it was like I was like applicable to win. So I don't know what it was. Wait, hold on. Let me look for a second.
I think Oliver
I would
was
say
really your
Oliver.
fanboy in the
Yes, I was
season.
like
Yeah.
I appreciate I appreciate Oliver. So like Oliver was he was like damn. He thought I was like slept on. I'm like thank you. I appreciate it. And I think me and Max both played very similar games. I just think we both played differently on how we did it. I think Max was more aggressive than I was.
Yeah, you were a
Then that was
lot
kind
more
of me.
you were a calm version of Max.
Literally. Yeah. So I think that's probably why I think in a sense where people thought Max was more applicable to win. And honestly, I agree too. So it's like either way, I would if it was just me and him at final two, I think I would have been happy with whatever result we played because at the end of the day, like we both kind of like played similar game. It just depends on which one do they like the most.
Mhm.
So, and obviously, I think he was more, you know, game wave wise, it's more physically appealing.
Yeah.
So I think when people, but I don't think anyone saw that in my opinion. I think only a few people like Oliver, I like to say. So I think when I go into season, I think I'm a little nervous to see how people play with me. I would
Mhm.
say I'm also a little bit hoping that people don't see me as a big threat when I go into the game. So, and I hope there's other big targets in the game to the point where like they're more of a bigger threat than me, and they see
Mhm.
more as me as an ally as rather than a competitor to get to the finale. Because I
Mhm.
think my goal is to stay in good graces with everyone like I did last season. And it worked for me. And I got almost pretty far to the point where like Lewis kind of made like not it I'm still to this day a little I'm like wondering if it's good for his game or not, but I think regardless it would never really end well for him. So yeah, I'd like to say I'm gonna try my best and hopefully and when I get to all stars no I hope I have like multiple people try to take me to the end
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just play my social game as best as I can. That's where my strong suit is.
Yeah.
I will definitely not try to win the first HOH because most people will be like gunning for it. I'm gonna try to avoid that much as possible because you know how that's how it turned out for Lewis. So I'm trying to. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to stay low, and then once it gets to the point where like oh an HOH where like I can genuinely win and I feel comfortable in power position, I would like to try to make a move as soon as possible. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
Well,
think I'm gonna play a low key game.
that mostly
So
answered my next question, but I'll ask it anyways. How has your
uh,
previous season impacted the strategy you have going into this one?
I will. Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, you kind of like I said earlier. I think I'm gonna just do the same thing because it worked out in my favor quite well. I don't know if people might catch on. I just kind of. I think only a few people kind of knew what I was doing, and I just hope Oliver's not gonna be in there, but we'll see. Uh, we'll see. Because I know
Yeah,
it's All Star season, so you never know what might happen.
we'll see.
But
Um,
it
is there anyone you're looking forward and hoping to see in that house with you?
I feel so bad, but me and Jonas, we kind of got closer after the season ended. We actually talked a lot more.
Awesome.
But we kind of stopped. I think it was on me, kind of. I think because I think I sent him a message and stuff. Uh, but me and him, I would like to work together with him again. Actually, genuinely this time, because I think now we know that we can work together better than last season. Because I think a lot of people were just like, uh, because he didn't really mend my relationship well with him.
Mhm.
Anyone else I'm gonna think of? I mean, if I hope Oliver, because I like Oliver. I think Oliver's a chill dude, so we'll see. And I'm trying to think of anyone else from my season. I think as I was looking at like previous seasons, I think Olivia was also interesting to me as well.
My lovely
She,
co-host, yes.
so I would like to work with her eventually, potentially.
Yeah.
And I think those are like the three I would like to work with.
All right, nice
Jonah,
variety there.
mhm.
Is there anyone you don't want to see in that house? Anyone you're kind of, maybe intimidated by, scared of, for whatever reason?
Hmm.
Not necessarily like I hate this person, just, tough competition.
Huh. I think I'll have to say Joey. I think Joey is like a little bit nervous. I would say Joey and Luna because I don't know. I think I kind of did them both dirty a little bit. I like to
Mhm.
say. But even though I was not, I was part of the damage that everything happened. So, but I wasn't like the main issue. But I did play a part in it as opposed to everybody.
Of
I think
course.
of anyone else like, hmm, I would say as far as hmm, I mean, I can't really say for the past season because I never
Yeah.
really personally played with them. So I
Mm,
would say
hard to say.
anyone from my season. But so yeah, I
All right.
because I would like to genuinely play with anyone from the past seasons and try to give
Mhm.
them a shot. So
Yeah. All right. Fun. I look forward to it. Um, what kind of people are you hoping to work with? Not necessarily specific people, it's kind of like traits you're looking for in allies.
oh traits. I would say rats because I got ratted out for what. Uh, I don't know who would rat me out though. That's the funny thing because Lewis did not give me any like indication that he was well. The thing is, we kind of just met. I will admit, but that is just like the one thing where I was like, "Damn it!" I think that's. I think I'm gonna be a little bit more careful of who I speak with. I'm gonna try to look for people that I'm kind of like similar to Max, very sneaky. Because it surprisingly working with sneaky people is very like easy. It's actually reasonable. So I would like to work with a sneaky person than rather an honest person. Because to me, it's
Interesting.
harder to backstab an honest person
Hmm.
to the point where like, oh, once you backstab them, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna be part of. You're not gonna get their jury vote. So I
Mm.
would say like, for example, who's Nathan? I think Nathan's a great example
Mm.
and that kind of like not made us work out in a way because he just like was calling me out for like making an alliance behind the back. So I would say Nathan, kind of like that kind of personality that I had to deal with that season.
Yeah, that's an interesting perspective. I never heard that before. It's really cool. Um, and last but not least, what are you hoping to accomplish or prove this season?
I would like to say I would like to make more moves than I did last season. I think that's probably why I think Max would have won over me. To be completely honest, is that he probably made more visible moves than I did. And I think that's where I kind of want to do is make moves, but not to the certain extent that as other people might be doing. Because I don't really want to put myself a target behind my back. Because once, obviously, when you see like past seasons, they when they make a lot of moves to the point where they are the biggest target.
Mhm.
I like to say over. So yeah, if they, I don't want to make myself a big threat, but if I have to, but I do want to make moves later on in the game, like Lewis did, and just keep doing that kind of stuff. I think I'm gonna try. Yeah, I just want to elevate my gameplay that I did from season 3. That's what I would like to say. I want to elevate what I did last season. So that's,
Alright.
and I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit, and then
Yeah.
hopefully that gets me to the final two and I win. But we'll see. We'll see
Wow.
about that.
I look forward to seeing it. Good luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. I will see you when you move into the All-Star ship.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited.
Ready. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Boom. And stop.